This is one of those videos where it's better if you have no expectations because then you cut and be disappointed. So here we go. No expectations. Yeah, that's right. I said what I said. That's what this video is about. About expectations. Yeah, I'm going there today. So let's get into it. Expectations. We all have them in life. In fact, we all have a lot of them. Expectations of our partners, our jobs, our parents, our children, our friends, our family members, country, our leaders. Expectations of ourselves, too. Expectations can be good. We expect that when we show up to work, we will do a good job and get paid for it. We expect our friends to be there for us when we need them. We expect our cars to start when we turn the key. We expect to win an Oscar for starring in our own biopic. Well, maybe not that last one, but still, for the most part, we have certain expectations of how things should work out, especially when it comes to relationships. We expect our partners to listen when we talk, to comfort us when we're upset, to touch us when we want to be touched. But what happens when our expectations aren't met? When they never are? The person we love says he'll be back from the store and he never gets back. Our partner tells us he'll stop drinking and he just ends up back at the bar again.
Ow.
Or what if he tells us he'll get help for his gambling and it doesn't happen? What if he promises to spend more time with us and he just disappears into his man cave for hours on end? Do we keep waiting for him to come back, become the man we expected him to be? Do we wait forever, or do we take our power back? I ask these questions tonight because there are so many people in relationships who are waiting for their partners to change. They are waiting for them to return. They're waiting for their partners to come home. Some women have been waiting for decades for their men to change, to stop drinking, to stop gambling, to stop having affairs. And yet they still wait. Why? Because somewhere deep down inside of them, they believe that someday he'll come back. That someday the man they once loved will return. Some of you may think that it's because of love, but that's not the case. There's no woman alive who has the kind of love I'm talking about. Love isn't blind. It doesn't make you stupid. Loving someone does not mean that you ignore their behavior or excuse their actions. Love means holding space for someone while they work through their issues, not ignoring your own needs in order to cater to theirs. True love is unconditional, yes, but it's not unrealistic. Love does not make you wait around forever for the other shoe to drop. No, the reason some women wait around for their partners to change is because of something called hope. Hope is a feeling that the future can be better than the present. Hope is the expectation that someday things will get better, even though right now everything is horrible. Hope makes you hold on to the belief that someday your partner will return, that they will come home. But the truth is, if your partner is never coming home, why are you still waiting? And what is it costing you to do so? Is it costing you your self-respect, your confidence, your happiness, your health, your money, your dignity? Maybe he did say that he'd be back. But when was that? Was it 5 years ago? 10 years ago? Has it been 20 years since he told you he'd get help for his alcoholism, but he never did? Has it been 15 years since he promised to stop cheating, only to do it again and again and again? How long are you going to keep waiting for him to come back? Think about it. Most of you know deep down inside that the man you're with will never change. You know that he's not coming home. You know that he's not coming back. You know that he's not stopping drinking or gambling or cheating or whatever else it is that you've convinced yourself he is gone. Do. Deep down inside, you know the truth. You just choose to ignore it because hope is a powerful thing. Hope can make you ignore all the signs. It can make you pretend that things aren't as bad as they really are. It can make you convince yourself that the man you're with is going to change, even though you know deep down inside that's not going to happen. It's okay to have hope, but don't allow that hope to turn into an expectation. Don't expect that he's going to come back. Don't expect that he's going to change. Expect that he won't. Because if you expect the worst, you're far less likely to be disappointed. You see, when we set expectations and they aren't met, we feel disappointed. We feel upset. We feel hurt. But if we don't set expectations in the first place, we can't be disappointed. We're not setting ourselves up for a fall. This isn't to say that you shouldn't ever have expectations. You should. And you should definitely expect your partner to stick to their word. But sometimes, after so many broken promises, we have to accept the reality that they're probably not going to. There's a big difference between expecting your partner to stop cheating and hoping they stop cheating. One is an expectation that can lead to disappointment. The other is a wish that can still leave room for possibility. Yes, I know he said he'd stop, but when was that? 6 months ago? 2 years ago? 10 years ago? How many times has he said that before? How many times have you believed him? And how many times has he broken your heart by doing it again? Don't get me wrong. It's important to forgive, and it's important to try to understand. To have compassion for someone who is struggling with addiction or an impulse control disorder like gambling. But that's different than waiting for someone to come back. It's okay to be supportive, but it's not okay to wait around forever. The reason I say that is because when you do wait around forever, you're sending your partner a message. You're sending him a message that tells him that no matter what he does, no matter how badly he messes up, you'll still be here. And that's not a very good message to send. A much better message to send is that if he breaks your trust, if he cheats, if he lies, if he gambles, if he drinks, then he's on his own. If he's not willing to be honest, if he's not willing to work on his issues, then he's on his own. If he wants to come back, if he wants to earn back your trust, then he knows exactly what he has to do. The bottom line is that if he's never coming home, if he's never changing, then don't wait around for him to do it. Take your power back. Get angry. Get mad that he lied to you, that he betrayed you, that he broke your trust. Then get over it. Forgive him, but don't wait for him. Let him go. Yes, he said he'd be back. But does that mean you have to wait for him? Does it mean you have to sit around with your thumb twiddling in your mouth until he shows up? Or does it mean that you can get on with your life without him, that you can find happiness without him? Maybe what he really meant was that you'd both be back together someday. But if that day never comes, if he never shows up, then don't wait for him. Remember, he said he'd be back. Said nothing.